Hoy amanece. Today, wake up in the morning. It's amazing day. That's my tomato plant. My tomato plant, my tomato plant, my tomato plant on the rain. My tomato plant, my plant. The plant on the rain, I don't have no plastic to protect my plant, my tomato plant. My tomato plant, my tomato plant. Won't you see the tomato, green tomatoes, because it was too late to grow up. Tomato plant, plant. Soon gonna be cool. Tomato plant, please don't die. Please survive the winter, cold winter. Gonna be raining for few days, for few hours, for few eons, for few nicest days. Please, tomato plant, be alive. Don't die. Be good to you and to each other. Tomato plant, don't let the plants be alive. You see the plants are good. The plants are best. The plants be good, always survive. You be a good plant, be a good survivor, be a good plant survivor for this good world. Survive, and this little pot, survive. Please, tomato plant, be a survivor. How I can make you stronger? You need more hot, 22 degrees, but this weather gonna go cold. Raining all day, no stop. How terrible weather is. And the tomato plant. Soon the tomatoes will go, and a pot will go on to eat. We'll be eating with chilies and roast peppers. I'm gonna be eating good. Tomato plant, how good tomato plant to eat. Who you gonna be good in people's tummy. In my tummy and other people's tummy, but the rain never have it because it's my first harvest. Don't know what my tomato plant gonna be. The small tomatoes never grew up big. I need a bigger pot next time I put a tomato plant for plant. Bigger tomatoes, bigger pot, because tomato plant never stop growing. Tomato plant, the future, tomatoes good for you, and it put water to the tomato plant. Tomato plant, the goodness of you are never cease to amaze the world. Tomato plant, the best tomato in the world. I don't know what it is in these pots, but these pots become better for you and for everybody. Tomato plant, grew up big, strong. Today gonna rain for 13 days strong. Never stop raining in this land. Who is so good? Later will be sunny. Tomato plant, how bad is the little wall who will give you no sun, only shadows for you, tomato plant. Shadows who you will stop growing with the light of the yellow sun you seek. Tomato plant, the yellow sun you seek, the red tomatoes you will put, but the wall will stop your grow. Tomato plant, be good to you and to each other. Tomato plant, RIP, perhaps soon, but be alive, tomato plant. There is no holes to fill because bricks underneath the land is, and nobody give you a shovel to plant. Tomato plant, be good to everybody. Tomato plant, what I do with the tomato plants. I will eat it later on, the tomato plants, or I will not eat it, the tomato plants. The tomato fruit. The tomato fruit and the tomato plants and the tomato fruit you can eat later today or later another day, because yes, eat some bread. I must be in a regime to become a vegan, because I need to slim down. Tomato plant. I have to make a plant to become slim. Eat less, eat good, drink more water, be healthy. Tomato plant with tomatoes, healthy with tomatoes eat. You tomato plants, I don't know what plants is that ones who is like a flower plant, and some come with the land I bought and I put who was catch from the seas of seas of the land. Tomato plant, please be good. I need some plastics to protect you from the coral. Tomato plant, so good you are. Tomato plant, the best you are. You are the best tomato plant. Who soon the fruit will be in my tummy, yummy, yummy, yum. In my pot, in my plum, in my plant, yummy, yum. Tomato plant, the green give us air. Tomato plant, be good. You have a good soul, tomato plant. Tomato plant, my pot goes to, the fruit goes to my pot. The pot will mix with water and salt. And pepper and onion, and little chili, and it gonna go hot, gonna be, and soon gonna be tomato gonna go with chips and potatoes, good jammy potatoes. Tomato plant, who is the tomato you can mix the food with? Tomato plant, the best tomato in the world. Tomato plant. You see the green tomatoes in the distance, you can see. Tomato plant, the best tomato you can find. Tomato plant is the best. Tomato plant, the best plant in the world. Tomato plant, you grew nice and strong. But little tomatoes you have, because a small pot I have. So better next time buy bigger pot, so tomato grew up bigger and stronger. So that's bigger tomatoes will go. Lot of tomato varieties will have. But tomato plant have good tomatoes. So plant a tomato this summer, tomato day. Plant a tomato because tomatoes are good. Some people don't like it because don't taste nice, but some people love it, tastes good. Put tomatoes, water, put nice food, put milk and beer on the tomato plant so you can drink nice. You put vodka on the tomato plant, never done that, but YouTubers perhaps can do. Who gonna do a tomato plant and benefit the tomato plant? Buy some milk and put the tomato plant some milk, because good iron and magnesium and potassium potassium banana tomato plant will eat after 3 years. Tomato plants are the best, so go grow up nice and healthy. Tomato plant, that is good for you, good for everybody. Tomato plant, milk good for the bones, for the ghost of the tomato, and the tomato you will grow strong. Tomato plant, the best plant in the world. You can be planting a tomato day, plant today, plant tomorrow, make a hole and plant a tomato for you, a tomato for the world, tomato for the hungry, and tomato for the big. Tomato for the hungry you can eat. Plant a tomato at your school, a tomato plant at your school, so the hungry can eat tomatoes. And you see, the hungry dude, Today's eat a tomato today, a green tomato today because they're hungry, hungry, yummy tummy. Tomato day, tomato good, tomato for everybody. A tomato with water, everybody you can put 5 days a week. Tomato, put a plant, a pot, and you can school plant. Plant tomato plants.